Good morning, everyone. In this video, I was going to show you a few things you can do with your saved searches after you get them set up. In the previous video, we showed you how to set up the saved searches. You can go back to that if you haven't done it yet, to this tab. But once you set up the saved search, you're going to see it in your lead screen. It's going to be right up here underneath this saved search tab. It's right here. And here are some things that you can do with this saved search, which we're going to focus on today. So first thing is, if you click the arrow, it's going to bring up all of the matching properties currently available for that search that you just set up. So once you set it up, this is good practice to come over and make sure the properties that come up are what your client's looking for. If you need to make any further adjustments, you can. You always want to make sure it's a manageable number, relevant to what your client has asked for, and go. So quick check, you can go back, make adjustments if need be. That's there. If you do need to make adjustments, just click that pencil. It'll take you right back into it, and you can go in and adjust whatever it is. Just always make sure you hit submit. This envelope button gives you a few things. So you've created that search, and this will enable, if you wanted to, you could email all the matching listings right now. As it says, it's like all matching listings. Click send, and then your client would get an email that would give them that list with all these properties. So it's good policy. If you get the new lead, put them in the system, you add the saved search, and then send them that initial list. That gets them kind of square one, everything that's currently available. Some other options, so if you send it today and then wanted to do a week from now, new listings since last sent, it would just send those properties. New listings today, this past 2 days, 7 days. If you're working in leads manually, some of these things may work, but just remember, once this search is set up, new listing and price adjustments are going automatically. So after you send that initial batch, it's pretty much on autopilot for you from there. The other big one, and a tool that we've had a lot of success with converting online leads, Zillow leads, new stuff, is this. It's called the Similar Listing tool. So if you click this smiley face, it's going to bring up your search screen. If you want to make any adjustments, you can. Otherwise, just scroll down and hit submit. And it brings up this frame, which has all the properties that match that search that you set up. But for this purposes of this, you really just want to select a few of, maybe 4 or 5 of the best properties that match what the client's looking for. And you do that by hitting add right over here. So just scroll through, pick out what you want. And what you're doing by add is you're actually building a list. So again, 4 to 5, relevant properties. This is really to get somebody's attention to, one, the best listings currently available in front of them. 2, it's an opportunity to let that client know that you've listened to what they want. You've picked up on that. To get them, once you have what you want, come over here and hit save and close. Now all the properties that you just put in that list are right here. So double check them, remove them if you want, and then you'll see right here, hit email this list. Got templates here that you could work with, but manually. So subject, test, and then click send. Now once those go, what's going to happen once it comes through, bear with me. Things never work the way you want them to. Bear with me, please. So here's so this is the email that went. You see what the cool thing is it put these listings directly into the email. So there's not just this customary link here that somebody goes off. It's in the email, so they can actually read the descriptions. They can see the property. This is a really cool tool. We've had a lot of success with Zillow leads. So you get a Zillow inquiry, you answer the question on that particular property. May or may not have gotten back to you. We immediately will go in. We'll put their criteria in that's similar to the property that they inquired about. So whatever it may be, if it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath oceanfront condo, we'll set a search up for that around that price range. Then they're also getting the property updates, and then we'll go in and click 3 or 4 of these properties to put in this email. And that email is something along the lines of, they just wanted to check in, make sure you got the information requested, and I also went through the MLS and found a few similar listings that I thought may be of interest, which they can view below. And again, it's right in the email, so they're going to see it. They don't have to go click a link to see it. It works. We've converted a lot of leads that way. And then the nice thing is, once they click that, they're going to come over. They will have been registered, so they won't have to go through this process. They're going to come right over, and you're going to be there. Really powerful stuff, something I would certainly encourage you to get into and check out. For some reason you need to delete the search, you can do that here. But there's just a few things that you could do with it once you get them set up. Any questions, as always, feel free to give me a call. I'll be glad to go through any of this in greater detail. And we'll be doing a couple more videos here shortly as to what you can do with the market updates. And actually, while we're here, same thing. So these are your saved searches for your buyers, and these are your market updates for the sellers. Same thing. Once you set up the save search, you click that button. That's just going to show you what your client's going to get, what it's going to look like, so you can make sure it's relevant. If you need to make any adjustments, hit the pencil. And then the same thing, if you set this up for a client and want to send it to them immediately, just click that email button and hit send, and it'll go. And then after that, it will go out on the schedule that you have set up inside of Sierra Interactive for it. That's it. All pretty straightforward. Again, if we can be any more help, let me know. Guys, have a great day.